One of the things I was talking with Clayton about was the compensation plan. And this is something, now this is somebody Clayton is highly experienced in this industry, right? And he understands compensation plans. He shows the plan himself. He can answer all the questions. He does three-way calls, the whole thing. But we have so many ways of getting paid that when I said to Clayton, do you realize that this is what you get for going regional director? And he was like, yeah, I know I get a big bonus for going regional director. I said, do you realize that you also get this? And he said, yeah, I know that. I said, well, do you realize that you also get this, this, and this? And he said, I hadn't really thought about that. I know it might be there, but I didn't know that. And so I want to share some things, you guys, and I'm going to key in on this 9 ways of getting paid. And I'm going to make this very simple. I'm not going to go through all the 9 ways of getting paid. That's not the purpose of this plan, of this training right now. What I want to talk to you about is very quickly that if you look and you just either take the full compensation plan document, which is like, I don't know, 30 pages, and you want to read through it, that's fine. But boiled down, we have this 9 ways of getting paid document, and it's in everyone's back office. And so you can just download it. You should have it on your phone so you can look up what you get when you actually hit these ranks. And so it kind of works like this. You always get a customer acquisition bonus, like number 1 bonus. That's always going to happen if you're the one putting in the customer. But then there's other things that happen when your team, and you build a team that puts in customers. And that's where the other ways of getting paid comes into play. Like the first way of getting paid is you go get a customer, you get paid. Right now, you can earn anywhere from $20 to $1,250 for bringing in one customer yourself, depending on whether it's what state it's in, whether it's an electricity, a community solar, the size of the customer thing, or if it's a rooftop solar customer. So you'll earn anywhere from $20 to $1,250. That's our low and our high on that number 1 customer acquisition bonus scale. Okay, so keep that in mind as we're talking. Now, the rest of these 2 through 9, and they broke out 7.1 into 7.2 because they showed it in 2 different ways. But these other 8 ways of getting paid after the first way are all based on what your team does or what the rest of the company does. And that's how it works. So I'm going to just put this into real layman's terms on one slide. This is an ugly slide. It's an ugly slide that I'm going to show you, but it's very effective. We're going to make this beautified and so that people can see it better. But I just did this just before, after talking. I was going to do a different training today, but I decided to do this because it became evident to me that not everybody knows these things. So let's take a look at what you get every time you rank up. So we already know what you get for becoming an energy advisor. You get to come in, you get to build, you're entitled to 2 levels of your team, Mentor 1 and Mentor 2, as far as customer acquisition bonuses. You have access to all of our systems and our technology and our presentations and all of our, marketing materials. You get certification training, you get everything. You have access to apps and back office and you name it, we've got it. Okay, but then once you hit regional energy advisor, what do you get? Where the rubber meets the road, what do you get? Well, when you hit regional energy advisor, you get a bonus. That bonus is anywhere from $100 to $200, depending on if you did it fast or slow, or fast or forever. So if you do it in 30 days from the time you join, then you'll get a double bonus. It's $200. If you do it in any number of days after 30, doesn't matter. You do it in 5,030 days, you're still going to get a $100 bonus. So you get a bonus. Plus, you get the first 3 levels of monthly residual on your team. Levels 1, 2, and 3. That's what you get for becoming a regional energy advisor. A bonus plus 3 new levels of monthly residual pay. And it doesn't matter what kind of customer it is, whether it's electricity, community solar, or solar. You get residuals on all of those. Everything we do is residual. Okay, so that's the regional energy advisor bonus. So what about when you become a senior energy advisor? You get a bonus. It's higher. It's more. I'm not going to go in through what the numbers are, but you get a higher bonus than the regional bonus. You get a 4th level of monthly residual. Plus, you pick up rank infinity pay. Okay, this means that you pick up one form of rank infinity pay when someone on your team brings in a customer. You get, when they make their $20 to $1,250, you make a rank infinity pay that you did not get before you went senior energy advisor. And the cool thing about the rank infinity pay is that it all reaches back to your entire team that's not at your level yet. So anybody who's not a senior energy advisor yet and their entire team, you get the rank infinity pay on every single customer that comes in to infinite levels. You get this rank infinity one-time bonus. So pick up a new level of a new residual income that has nothing to do with levels because it can go to unlimited levels on your team. It's called a rank infinity residual commission. And on a monthly basis, if there's no one on your team that's already a senior energy advisor and you're a senior energy advisor, guess what? You pick this rank infinity residual up on every customer in all of your team, no matter how far away it is from you, to unlimited levels. A lot of people don't understand that. Like, there's not a lot of people, when I ask them, that they can tell me what are the four things you get for becoming a senior energy advisor. There are four. So very powerful. Now let's talk about director. At director, you get a bigger bonus. You get a fifth level of residual income, and you get two rank infinity pays because you're already a senior energy advisor. You get that and you keep that, and you get the director infinity pay. That's two types of infinity pay. Two bonuses for each customer that comes in instead of one until someone reaches your level. If someone reaches your level, reaches senior energy advisor, that's below you in a line of sponsorship in your lineage, then they would pick up the senior energy advisor rank infinity pay. You wouldn't get it anymore, but you now get the director rank infinity pay. So you're going to either get one or two rank infinity pays on every single customer in your entire business until someone hits your rank and matches you. You also pick up the second rank infinity residual. That's a monthly residual income on all the customers, potentially every customer to unlimited level, depending on who's at what rank below you. You also pick up a coded infinity pay, a new form of bonus on every customer that comes in, and it's coded. It means that those organizations, when you start out, you become a director, and now you go sponsor someone, you're picking up the two rank infinity pays on that team, them and that team, the two rank infinity residuals, and now a new coded infinity one-time bonus for every customer that comes in, and a new coded monthly residual on top of the rank residual, on top of the level residual. So there's not a lot of people who understand that when you go director, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 benefits for becoming a director. Well, what does regional director look like? It's just more money. You know, there's the bonus, a higher bonus. Congratulations, Clayton, who you just heard from. He and Alva became regional directors. They get a bonus for doing that. It's, I think it's $1,000 for doing that. They also pick up a sixth level of residual. They pick up a third rank infinity pay, a third rank infinity residual, and now two coded infinity pays, two coded infinity residuals, plus they qualified for the trip. You guys, this is why it's important to keep promoting through the compensation plan. Your focus should be to promote as fast as you can through the compensation plan so that you can pick up all of these rank infinities, residuals and pay, coded infinity pay and residuals, all the extra levels of residual, obviously the trip and the bonus, but you want to do this quickly because every time you do it, then when you go and start a new team, this is what we were talking about today. I said to Clayton, I said, here's the deal. You now became a regional director. It's like you opened up a brand new business in your arsenal. You still have your regional energy advisor business, your senior energy advisor business, everybody who came in before you were a senior, your director business, and everybody who came in before you went director. And now you have your regional director and everybody that came in before you went regional director. Okay. But now when you sponsor a new person, and I said to Clayton, I highly recommend going out and sponsoring at least 3 people personally yourself every time you get promoted. I would just keep sponsoring as many as you can because what it means is that new team that you started, you get all of these rank infinity pays and residuals on those new people that you start. They're coded to you forever. That's how the coding works. The rank infinity can be somebody can match you and then they'll get that rank infinity pay. But on the coding, when Clayton sponsors a new person today named Mike, Mike is coded to Clayton and Alva forever. That will never, ever change. And he will pick up these coded bonuses on everything that Mike does forever. Plus coded residuals. You guys, it's so powerful. Now, what happens when you get to senior director? You pick up a bonus, a bigger bonus, 7th level of residual, 4 rank infinity pays, 4 rank infinity residuals, 3 coded infinity pays now, 3 coded infinity residuals, plus a trip. What happens at partner? Bonus, big bonus, plus 8 levels of residual income, plus 5 rank infinity pays potentially, depending on where people are at the same rank or at you or lower. You up to 5 rank infinity pays on your entire team, up to 5 rank infinity residuals, and now 4 coded infinity pays, 4 coded infinity residuals, a share in the partner pool, plus a trip that has some extra in it for partners and above. And then it's just more of the same as you go. As a regional partner, bigger bonus, more levels of residual, more rank infinity pay potential, more coded infinity pays that kick in, 5 of them of each of residual and pay bonuses, and then 2 shares in the partner pool plus a trip with extra. And finally, as senior partner, bonus plus 10 levels of residual plus 7 rank infinity pays plus up to 7 rank infinity residuals plus up to 6 coded infinity pays plus up to 6 coded infinity residuals plus 5 shares in the partner pool plus a trip with extra. Woo, you guys. I speak from experience on hitting all of these ranks and working my way through this compensation plan. Me and my partners, we've already done this. We know exactly what we're talking about from experience. This is if not the most powerful compensation. It's one of the most, if not the most powerful compensation plans for people who want to go out and build long-term residual, recurring monthly revenue, recurring monthly residuals. I have not seen anything that shows us the ability to go out and create 500, 600 millions of dollars a month in residuals alone. I have not seen that anywhere else, and that's why this plan